Now, SQ, she is a visiting player from somewhere. Do you know where SQ is from? She's from Michigan. Okay. SQ, yeah, just SQ. Yeah. I don't know why that is, but SQ is a Sin player, and she knocked me into losers in bracket. So I was hoping for the chance of a rematch, but Silver Hydra made that impossible. It's a tough life. So I'm excited.
A lot of nerfs coming into this version. He's still a very strong player, but he definitely is not quite as prevalent as he was in the first.
Yeah. What I've noticed fighting Sin in this version is that Sin has a lot more meter management to cover here than he used to. And his combos also seem harder and do less damage, question mark. So
It does less damage is a relative thing. It's still do a lot of damage, just not quite as much as it used to be, which is outward.
yeah.
Knockdown, this is actually a problem.
This is a serious issue.
It does have a reversal, and it is actually a safe reversal, because if you block, you can't do it, especially. However, if it whiffs, it has a very poor hitbox. It's a counter hit state for, I want to say,
And Emba is the type of player who's very ready to safe jump your DP. So with a DP that's this easy to safe jump or just make whiff, I think he's going to be covering it a lot in the corner. Yep. Yeah, it's a really pleasant situation when you hit him out of that. Yeah, absolutely. So we're seeing, I think, some. I mean, SQ lost that round, but I really like the neutral game that SQ is playing. Emba is a very, as we've discussed, balls out player, and what I'm seeing from SQ right now is very careful play. She's very willing to just sit there and react to what Emba is doing, rather than try to preempt it, try to get in. Oh. We are being, our headphones are being messed with. Oh, that's interesting.
Hi, I'm Amadeus.
This is Amadeus, yeah. Wow, that's fun. I've been, I guess that must have sounded quite funny, huh?
But one thing I really do like seeing from SQ2 is she's actually hitting the swords. Whether or not she blocks the attack and punishes the recovery, whenever you hit Ramlethal swords, once they're set in the air, once they're in their active frames or recovery frames, it destroys the sword and she can't use it again for a certain amount of time.
Ooh, counter hit jump H. Emba loves jump H as an approach.
Ramlethal's jumping it heavy is extremely strong move. Very hard to anti-air. But with both the swords set on the screen, she doesn't have access.
Excellent conversion. Unfortunate
and the
side switch.
No, that was an excellent cross under, I think. Set him up for the reset and kept Emba in the corner.
And a nice round from SQ. We're going to round 3.
Oh, started round far slash. Yep, can't argue with that.
Yeah. Can't complain about
Does
starter
not
round
block
far
the
slash.
overhead. That overhead is actually very unsafe, but it's several hits, so it's kind of awkward to block it all.
Yeah.
Ooh, whiffs the beak driver. Has to
Good
burst.
DP. Ooh, doesn't cover the sword. And this is going to be a full conversion into knockdown from Emba if he doesn't drop it. Yep.
He looks like he's got this.
See the dust. We're going to see a side switch 50-50. All right.
Oh, I would not have blocked that.
Yeah, that's a tough thing to block. It goes same side or switch side and high low.
Now you can see Ramlethal does have very little damage, so it did take her about 1 or 2 more combos probably than most characters would have to kill in that situation.
Yes. All right, 1-0 Emba over SQ. This is also going to be 3 out of 5. So let's see what adaptations SQ makes.
The advantage here is kind of, again, Winston, he has trouble because when he gets the knockdown, he kind of has to eat in order to refill his calorie gauge. So he can't really press his advantage against Ramlethal as much as some other characters can.
Yeah.
However, he does have very large normals that he can use to cover a lot of space.
Unfortunately, those normals don't matter too much when you're in the corner against Ramlethal.
Ooh, he went. Looks like SQ was trying to go for a throw. Sin was trying to throw Ramlethal there.
There it is.
Gets it that time. Oh, does the safe
covers
jump.
it.
Big punish.
Big punish. Let's see how much damage SQ can get here.
Ooh.
Ooh, she ends it with knockdown. I like that. And, oh, covers the dead angle. Wow, great coverage.
Oh, uses
Yep.
Voltic Dane to get the block. That way she can go ahead and get more food into Sin.
And
Going for the beak driver, trying to just tag her out in the air.
I like that, trying to go air to air. And, ooh.
Oh, the JD giant hitbox on that. It looks like SQ actually got hit out of the start of a Voltic Dane there, too. The,
Is that
air
what happened? Oh, my
yeah,
gosh.
Because it looked like Sid was just trying to go for the air start, just cover that angle.
And we're seeing some
Blocks
nice
at that time.
blocks.
There's
Ooh,
the punish.
Good mash. I like that.
Yeah, that,
All right,
that
ooh,
overhead
safe
is
jump.
very punishable.
So SQ already on the same wavelength as you have to be to fight Emba, just constantly safe jumping Emba's defensive options. So we'll see if she can keep it up.
Blocks
But
the overhead. Now you can see she has to eat here. She had to RC there.
There
She
you
went
go.
into the unblockable stance, so she RC'd to eat.
ooh,
Does not get a punish on it though because she didn't have meter to YRC and get back to punish. Gets
Good
wake up
throw,
throw.
yeah.
Emba does love the wake up throw option.
takes the burst as you ought to in that situation.
Yep.
Covering, yeah, I like that. Covering sword, looking for an opportunity here.
Ooh, Emba using the new moves.
Yeah.
They're not exactly strong attacks, but no one really uses them, so people have some trouble dealing with them. I feel. Yeah.
Emba was mixing them up into his.
Oh, went for the
against
dead
me
angle,
earlier.
but didn't do it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good coverage on Emba's part there.
Ramlethal was not in range for that dead angle and just whiffed it entirely, got hit by the second sword.
And SQ down 2-0. Let's see if she can make it a little more even next game.
I hope so. These are good matches.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this actually.
And of course, a dead angle, if you're not familiar with Guilty Gear, is a guard cancel. You spend 50 meter to cancel out of your block stun in order to counterattack.
Yep, it's very much like a counter assault in Blaze Blue.
Counter assault, alpha counter, that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. Ooh, good mash, but we see tech forward buttons from Emba. A Guilty Gear X-Ray classic.
Blocks the overhead.
Blocks, pressing him into the corner. Let's see if she can. Ooh, good counter hit, but unfortunately gets burst out.
But you notice, Sin is still low on calories. SQ had to eat because she got bursted out of the eat. All right, we're
gonna see a setup.
to block, but Emba's just decided he.
Yeah, I think Emba thought that he could jump, and the answer, Emba, is no, you cannot jump.
Now, unfortunately, SQ did not just complete that combo, did not just RC to complete that combo. She's giving Emba a chance to fight back here, and that's a problem.
Yeah.
Gets the 6P,
gets a-
bad summon, unsafe summon, was thinking SQ was going to keep blocking.
Yeah. Emba, unfortunately, a little bit too low for that summon to be safe. And we trade far S's.
Bar slash.
What a classic.
Oh, the Tiger Knee beak driver. Oh, but gets wake up thrown. Blocks the overhead.
Good
But
block,
because of the
unfortunately
sword-
tries to mash.
Yeah, because of the sword, you're not able to punish that. Ooh, good reactions. Gets the throw.
Yes.
Actually,
goes
pushed him.
low. Forces the burst. Wow, Emba actually did the burst save combo and managed to get bursted anyway. That's kind of unfortunate. Now we're seeing a lot of jumping around, a lot of gymnastics from our players here.
Yep.
SQ converts first.
SQ, you notice she's kind of changed the way she's fighting. She's not just chasing after Emba. She's kind of just playing back and making Emba have to come to her.
Ooh,
which
but
is,
a big trade from Emba here. That 2H is vicious.
yeah, it's very slow. Gives Ramlethal a lot of meter. Ramlethal doesn't gain meter the normal way. She normally actually gains it. Ooh, that should
an
be
excellent
the end of the
punish.
round.
Now let's see if SQ can finish this off.
She has more
into
than enough
RTL,
meter. Yes,
and
it is.
there it is. All right, 2-1 Emba SQ. SQ still in it, showing signs of life.
Yeah, SQ, she's definitely playing a little bit. She's playing more passive and neutral, not letting Emba come in quite. She's forcing Emba to come in, and she's not just letting Emba come in either. She's not chasing after him anymore either. Ooh, unfortunate with the deep driver.
Jump H, yeah.
Ooh, the reversal DP though, not even having to block.
Gets
Wake up
out,
for gold
gets
burst.
a gold burst. Now we might see Emba go for the laser super. Emba is fond of the laser super.
That's true, but both the swords are not set, and I believe they have to be set on the screen for the laser.
That's the
Oh, I
disc
have them
super.
backwards. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ramlethal has 2 supers that are only available. So right now she has access to a super that is just a spinning
gets the
disc that does a
knockdown.
ton of hits. But if she has both the swords set on her, she has a giant laser super that does a bunch of hits.
Now,
Similar, but different.
Emba might be able
There's
to
this.
kill here. Oh,
No,
well,
that's-
gets the reset. Doesn't matter.
The only answer to that situation is a wake up gold burst.
Yeah. That super is unfortunately. You better hold this.
She could have done reversal burst ride the lightning. I'm not sure if she would have been able to get through with it, but that might have been an option as well.
That's funny.
But either way, you're not getting out of the situation without bursting.
Yeah. It's a bad situation. The way to handle that situation is just to never get into it in the first place.
Yeah.
It is a soft
Oh,
checkmate.
hard
Oh,
baited.
excellent punish. Emba does not have a burst, just has to take this. And are we going to see a full combo? Yeah,
Yes, into the knockdown.
Gets the
Bates.
overhead into the super,
Voltic
goes
Jane.
overhead again, and
Forces to
Emba
burst
bursts
out of
out.
block stun. Just doesn't want to keep blocking, but gets punished
And
in midair
very
with the JP.
nice aerial chase from SQ, and we are going to the last round.
This is still winner point for Emba, of course, but SQ does have a burst coming into this. I would like to see an early burst. It's like we mentioned earlier, Ramlethal has a lot of hits in her combo. doesn't do a lot
Tech
of
forward jump P. The Guilty Gear Extra Classic blocks it. Now that is a hugely minus, and a lot of characters don't have buttons that are long enough to actually punish it. Oh my gosh, big hit.
And the reset into the air throw.
Now this is a great position for SQ.
Oh,
Into a counter hit. Emba does not have a burst.
Oh, now this is just going to do knockdown.
It is Hellfire though. That did a lot of damage.
Blocks part of the cross-up, but doesn't block the next part. Now the problem is here, SQ does, if she throws out a DP, she has to land with a DP. She's going to try to eat here.
Oh, gets the knockdown off
Really?
that. What are we going to see?
Goes for the burst. Just
Goes
goes
for
for
the
the
eat.
eat.
Yeah, I
Finally
like
gets
that.
a chance to eat. Wire sees. Now she has no meter, so she's going to be trying to get a...
Oh, doesn't matter.
Wild beak
just,
driver.
Just do beak driver.
The zoning beak driver.
It's a classic. You got to play footsies somehow, and beak driver is one very good way to play footsies. And we are going to the last game. Let's go.
Finally. I'm looking forward to this last match.
Now SQ
Start
has
around
been
beak
playing.
driver, not really punished.
Not
Jumps out of the
punished at all.
overhead.
Ooh, gets the counter hit, can't convert off it. That's okay.
Guard
Now,
bar is flashing here. Now the disadvantage is of course Sin. If he gets the flashing guard bar in his opponent, then he kind of can't do big combo because he probably has to.
ooh, finds the opportunity. Oh, doesn't find the opportunity to
Good
eat. Ramlethal
punish.
swords get in the way, and
Tries
a
to eat
good
again,
bait
has to
into
wire seat.
knockdown.
Oh,
DP's
the hard
the
call out.
super. Whoa.
Now I don't actually think that was such a great idea, honestly. Just block the super and punish.
It was-
probably would have done a lot
It
more
was
damage.
definitely the funniest way to do it, though, and I support that. You know,
Yes.
sometimes you got to send a message. Ooh, just gets the throw
Yeah, reversal
into
throw.
the safe jump, and what are we going to see?
Oh,
Ooh,
attacks into the blitz, but doesn't actually get hit by the blitz because the blitz is charged so early.
gains tempo though, and we're seeing SQ drive Emba to the corner. Emba loves to jump out of stuff, and you see him try to do it there. Gets
Now,
poked.
that wasn't not too bad though because he jumped out and SQ wasn't able to convert, so she did go for the knockdown instead of a full combo.
Oh,
the
good
strong
6P, and this is going to be knockdown. Ooh, into a nice aerial mix-up. I like that.
Ooh, the blitz on the beak
Gets
driver.
blitzed, and this is close.
Oh, does not block
the
the
overhead, and that's
But
going to be it.
SQ does get her burst going into this last round.
Yep. This is game point for Emba and set point, but it is by no means guaranteed that he will get it. And we see an early corner
Ooh,
into
the
a
DP.
good DP.
Early burst.
Gets knocked down, but out of the corner. Little more repositioning. Now, ooh, I
the
like
throw.
that a lot. Bait out the 2H and then just come in, get a throw
Throw.
for your troubles, get a little eat. Martellian for Pelly from Emba. Not really getting anything off it, but Martellian for Pelly build a lot of meters, so it's not necessarily an awful
Ooh, the
situation.
instant overhead into the super.
We're going to see a
Look
huge
at that
combo
damage.
into the fully optimized beak driver loop
Oh.
into a reset. Forward tech doesn't always work, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, SQ caught on to the fact that Emma just likes to forward tech and press a button, so she just does the meaty 6P, which will beat a forward tech button.
And there we have it. We are going to the last game here between SQ and Emba. Let's
and SQ
go.
still has her burst, but Emma will get his burst back here very shortly. There it is.
The spacing beak driver into a conversion. Let's go.
Wake up gold burst, once that meter. Oh, counter beat driver though.
And
Oh,
yeah,
reversal super. This
Emba's all about
I'm
those.
okay with that though, because you just took 50 meter that you don't have to deal with a dead angle or something.
Yep. Emba's burst is gone. Emba took 50 meter. Ramlethal is now out of meter, but gets a big launcher. And yeah,
Has to
smart
burst that.
burst.
The SQ's guard bar was way too cranked. That was going to do a lot of damage.
And what are we going to see?
Oh,
Goes
just
into super. Goes
Voltic
for
Dane
the
to get
low.
the plus frames. Oh, that guard
Oh,
bar,
Emba
but
finds a good opportunity
presses
to
buttons
mash.
get out.
That is a crushing counter hit, and we are going to see SQ put right back into the corner.
This is not going to do
No
much
burst.
damage, but it's a very bad situation to be in.
Now SQ does have 50 meter.
Oh,
Techs
they're-
out. Doesn't
Techs
expect
out.
to do so. And Emba narrowly closes it out versus SQ. SQ had a great run. That was very entertaining.
I think that was intentional by Emba. I think he was going for the reset on the tech.
I think so too. Emba is not above going for resets on you and absolutely loves to assault you with 2H. He loves it. It's very annoying.
It's a very strong move. Giant sword swinging through the air that takes off about 20% of your life bar. It's not fun to get hit by.
So Grand Finals is going to be a run back of Winners Finals. Emba versus Jedem again.